Greetings, JPEG community, and welcome to a quick introduction to design thinking and goal-based design. In about 7 minutes, we'll cover the basics of design thinking and provide you with a few tools to help your entrepreneurial pursuits. My name is Matt Arnold. I'm a proud Hawkeye, and I have over 25 years of experience helping Fortune 500 companies, startups, and national nonprofits utilize goal-based design and design thinking to handle some of their toughest challenges. I have a BA from Iowa, my master's is from Illinois State, and I've had extensive professional training in user experience and customer experience design. We'll briefly cover what is design thinking and how it helps entrepreneurs and innovators, how to use design thinking to generate ideas, gain insights, and reduce risks. We'll look at how to frame problems and solutions, digging in on insights so that we go beyond the obvious to reduce risk and increase the potential of your solution. We'll look at a right problem, right solution framework, and we'll make sure that we focus on customer desirability first. So design thinking is a nonlinear, iterative process that teams use to understand users, challenge assumptions, redefine problems, and create innovative solutions that they can prototype and test. It's most useful to tackle problems that are ill-defined or unknown. Sometimes we refer to those as wicked problems. Design thinking helps you make sense of complex problems and identify potential solutions so that you can create and capture value. Einstein was once asked if he had an hour to save the world, how would he spend his time? And he said he would spend 55 minutes defining the problem and 5 minutes solving it. It's so critical that we understand the problem so that we are on target with our solutions. Now, while I said design thinking is nonlinear because you can go back and forth through your process, if we were to abstract it out, this is the essential process. It's the double diamond. We're focused on the right problem, then the right solution. We use divergent thinking to go wide and explore, and then we use convergent thinking as we come together on both the problem definition and then its solution. That divergent thinking is analyzing, where we go wide, gather data from multiple perspectives, and then we synthesize that to come to both our understanding of the problem and then our best or optimal solution that we might deliver. While we're focusing on the right problem, we need to gain empathy. We need to understand our customers' pain points and the context in which our customers are operating and trying to achieve their goals. When we're working on the solution, a lot of this is prototyping, and we start from a build to think model. We start sketching and do low fidelity prototyping to make sure that we're thinking about this the right way. And then as our prototypes gain in fidelity, right, now we're looking at build to decide. Now we're looking at making trade-offs. This might be what material might we use, what's available, what are some legal or regulatory constraints. When you're building to decide, this is so that you can make trade-offs, and you should be doing research with your customer base throughout this process. And we want to answer 3 big questions in this process. First, people issues related to desirability. Do they want it? Then we can look at feasibility or technology and tool issues. Can we do it? And then ultimately is a viability or business decision. Should we do it? Most entrepreneurs fail because they either run out of money or there's no desirability or market for their product. So this is why I encourage you to start at desirability first. This is the cheapest, fastest, most pragmatic way you can start to explore. If there's no desirability, there's no sense in spending money on feasibility and viability. So focus on desirability. Now let's talk briefly about framing. We can best focus our efforts by framing the problem, rooted in our customer goals and needs, and then answering desirability questions. We can then frame our solutions to best meet those needs. I refer to this as goal-based design. While customer expectations continue to change over time, goals provide stable design targets. We can use those goals to help us frame the right types of questions so that we know what, how, why, when about our customers, and really seeking to understand their goals and needs. What do they think they'll accomplish if they meet their goals? What is it that they're really trying to achieve? And then we can frame our insights to build those insight statements. And then it's important to know that we want insights over ideas. The insights are going to help guide our creative thinking, and that will help us optimize our solutions. So if we return to the double diamond, right, really looking at when we come to the end of our problem solution, our convergent thinking led us to an insight statement, and then that will guide us on our solution. So here are some quick examples. Framing an insight. And credit goes to Mike Maddock of Maddock Douglas. This is where I learned this. And the simple formula is statement plus reason plus tension equals the insight. So the statement is really a customer's goal or desire. The reason is because or why they believe that. And then the tension is a but statement or a friction point or barrier in the customer's mind. So we want insights over ideas, and this will help guide our insight. So here's a Procter & Gamble example. Maddock Douglas was working with Procter & Gamble, and the insight statement after doing research was, I want whiter teeth because it makes me look younger and feel healthier. But brushing alone doesn't make my teeth white enough. Prior to that, Procter & Gamble's efforts on white teeth were really related to toothbrush design, and to toothpaste design and flavor. But getting this insight about customer need helped them expand a market and come up with a non-obvious solution. So insights help us understand customer goals and friction points. We get to insights through analysis and synthesis. So an entrepreneur example might be, how could a restaurant pivot to address COVID-19? I want to enjoy restaurant food because I want to support local business and I'm sick of cooking, but I'm concerned about COVID exposure and transmission. And so the response was curbside pickup, contact-free delivery, etc. So a quick exercise that you'll be doing in your class is, I want you to write an insight statement. Again, customer statement, reason or belief, plus the friction point equals that insight statement. So draft an initial version of your insight statement, refine the statement based on customer research, and then how does your insight statement help you reframe the problem or opportunity? So quick summary, we looked at design thinking at a high level, and it can be a powerful tool to help entrepreneurs. Looked at how design thinking can generate ideas, gain insight, and reduce risk, using insights to help you go beyond obvious solutions and increase the potential of your solution, and using the power of those insights to frame problem statements and solutions, focusing your efforts on right problem first, and then the right solution, and then making sure to confirm desirability first. Thank you very much for your time, and best of luck to you in your entrepreneurial pursuits.